Hello, everyone, and welcome to Parenting Wisdom Around the World in Under 10 Minutes. We get in here, we get quick, we get to the point, and we give high value to parents. And I find people from all over the world who I think are just incredible and have so much value to bring you. So I'm going to introduce you our first guest, Jeff Wickersham. I'm really excited to bring him because he really works with dads, and he is the creator of the Warrior Dad Experience. He is a father, an author, a podcaster. And my favorite part about him is he is on a mission to guide 1 million dads around the world to change their families forever. So today I'm going to be asking him a couple questions, and let's see what he has to share with us and what he can lead us. He also wrote the book, I see it in the back there, Rise, Fight, Love, Repeat. And I think there's other things coming. So if you like him at the end of this, make sure that you follow him. I will leave all the details at the end. So welcome, Jeff. And I'm excited to have you on our first episode.
Oh, Joanne, thanks for having me. Grateful.
Yeah. So my first thing is, who are you? How did you get here? What's your story? How did this all happen?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of starts almost 9 years ago. I lost my mom to breast cancer. So when you watch the woman that brought you into this world leave this world, take her last breath in front of you, that Fragility of Life 2x4 smacked me upside the head. And I thought, what kind of impact do I truly want to have on the world? Because one of our last deep discussions was that she was going to be forgotten. And I think she symbolically passed the baton to me. And I told her hope, positivity, her courage would live on through me and my two sons. So that was really the leaping off point. And then I just went down that deep personal development rabbit hole and was battling some things mentally, went through some deep, dark times myself. And this year I landed on helping dads. And I had a friend who had a running buddy who committed suicide as a dad of 3. And my sister had somebody she knew who was a dad who committed suicide. I said, it's helping dads. Like we need to be beacons of positivity, hope, and change in our families. And I lead my family from the front and got 2 sons, 15 and 13. So it's all about how one dad can change his family tree forever. And now that's my mission, to inspire, lead, guide other dads to stepping into the best version of themselves, not only for themselves, but then show up that best for their kids, for their spouses, and really be that kind of captain of their family team.
That is so amazing, and I love that you found that and brought and can bring that to us. But I'm going to ask you something that I asked everybody before I wrote my book, when I was doing my research, and that was, if you could give one piece of advice to parents, what would that be?
Yeah, I love that question. It's answer every bid that your kids make for your attention. And it's one of the most proud things I've done as a father, where every time they ask for, throw a football or rebound for me or go for a workout, I've always told them, unless I'm on a call like this or a podcast interview, the answer is always yes. I can put the email away. I can put the phone down. And that has just built such a bond between me and my sons, where now they're 15 and 13. And they still ask me to do things all the time, right? We've heard this narrative of just wait till they're teenagers. Well, I think it's total BS. If you're pouring into your kids, you're answering every bid. And it's not only the fact that you answer every bid, you enjoy the time and you're present there while you're doing something with them. And then you thank them for that bid afterwards, because then you reinforce, hey, I really enjoyed it. This was awesome. They're going to be inspired to do it again. So answering every bid that your kids make for your attention is so important, and so many parents don't. And it could only take one time where a kid's asked for your attention, it doesn't happen, and they might not ask again. So that's just a powerful practice to get into.
I am so happy you brought that up. That is something that I feel so strongly about too. That is such a big thing. If once you say no at the wrong time, that communication will be cut forever. So it's really about keeping it going, that you always keep that energy going. So awesome. Thank you. And my last question is, What is the best parenting advice you were ever given?
It's that we only get 18 seasons with our children. And I read some statistics the other day that were just even reinforced that fact, that typically 75% of our time with our kids is done by the age of 12, and 95% of our time with our kids is done by the age of 18. So you only get 18 seasons. Pour into your kids, be present, be intentional, put the phone away, get away from those distractions, because you have limited time to make an impact and to build those bonds that will last a lifetime.
Yeah, that is so significant. And I think we forget that when we just tick over day to day. Just this morning, I said to my freshman, I've only got 3 summers left with you. And he was like shocked. I was like, we got a plan. Let's have a plan for those summers. What are we doing? Where are we going? How are we going to do it? 3. And he was like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So that is a really good advice. I'm glad that you shared that too. Do you have anything going on that you can invite anyone who's looking to reach out to you or feels like they would like to contact you? Or do you have anything going on?
I'm always interested in having conversation with dads that are family focused and growth minded and want the best for their families, and to change that family tree forever. So they can go out to thewarriordad.com, check out what the Warrior Dad is all about, grab a time to speak. I just love talking shop and being a dad and sharing it with other dads. So yep, if anybody's interested, go ahead out and grab a time and let's chat.
So cool. And I will put that in the write-up here as well. But thank you, Jeff, so much. And I hope that parents can just take those 2 really amazing pieces of advice that you've given us today and just remember it in their day-to-day life. Just keep on remembering it and using it every day. I think it's so important. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for having me.